If you were Marvin Harrison Jr., would you do your pro day? Honestly, I've watched different things on YouTube. All these, he's massively fast. He's massively gifted like his father. He can jump. He can catch. To me, he is the best wide receiver in this class. And the fact that people don't think that he is, this is great for the New York Jets. I mean, if he falls and he drops to 5, and for some reason the Chargers want to trade out of that pick from 5 to 10, I mean, I would oblige him. I mean, I would. I take Marvin Harrison on our team. I mean, he's from Ohio State. He plays on Ohio State Buckeyes. He'll play with Garrett Wilson, who's a Buckeye. It would all make sense, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not going to happen. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best wide receiver in this class. It's not even a question. Now, Malik Nabers is going to be a sensational player. We see Jamar Chase. He's practically the same size as Jamar Chase, 6 foot, 6'1". Jamar Chase, when he came out of college, was about 185 pounds. Malik Nabers is 188 pounds. These guys are built the same way, can run the routes. I don't know how good Malik is going to fill in as a wide receiver in the league, but we've seen wide receivers as they grow in the NFL, they fill in. We look at Marvin Harrison Jr., he is filled in. This guy is over 6'2", 6'3". He can run the 40 in 4.4. There's no question that he can. This guy has the best hands in this draft and so explosive. We all know who his father was. We all know he's a Hall of Famer. We all know who he played with in Peyton Manning. We all know what type of player Marvin Harrison Jr. could become if he goes to the right team and the right organization and the right quarterback. Whoever passes up on Marvin Harrison Jr. is making a huge mistake. And if he falls out of the top 5 and he falls to the New York Giants, which he will, okay, there's no doubt in my mind the New York Giants will draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and get an absolute steal at number 6. If he falls to the Giants, he's going to get drafted at 6. There's no question. This guy is lightning fast, and I don't care what he can run at the combine. I don't care if he can run his 40, as we've seen many different players, including Brown, run a 40 and not really transition into the NFL. It doesn't always work because you have speed. You're going to fill in and be a great NFL player. It doesn't usually happen that way. You have to earn your respect. I could absolutely see Marvin Harrison Jr. falling to the New York Giants and going 6 to the Giants. I can absolutely see it now. He's not doing his pro day. It makes a lot of sense. He goes to New York. He's the next big superstar here in New York. The last one to do it is Odell Beckham. The Giants have been craving for a superstar wide receiver. They will get one. It makes a lot of sense. I don't think he wants to play in Arizona. Who wants to play in Arizona? Okay. Nobody wants to play in Arizona. So, and nobody really wants to play for the Chargers either, even with Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert. He would love to come to the East Coast. He grew up over here. His father is from the Philadelphia area in Marvin Harrison Sr. He did play in Indianapolis, but he grew up here. And I could see him coming to New York and being a successful wide receiver for the New York Giants. I understand Malik Nabers was, when it came to numbers, he was the best in the country when it came to numbers. But the best wide receiver in the country for the last 2 years has been Marvin Harrison Jr. And he was, even as a freshman, everybody was predominantly saying that he was the number 1 pick in that year's draft when he was going to come out. Right. Now he's going to fall because the quarterback situation. But he could be the best player in this year's class. And he probably is the best player in this class. But of course, people are going to pass up on him because writers are saying it and analysts are saying it. I wonder what Mel Kiper believes he's going to fall to now.
The Arizona Cardinals weird draft pattern says it.
He's going to fall to number 12 or 13. It's ridiculous. This guy is one of the best wide receivers I've seen in a very, very long time. It doesn't make sense. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Giants are licking their lips because if Arizona passes up on him, there is no way the Chargers are drafting a wide receiver at number 5. They need offensive line help, or they're going to go after Bowers because Bowers is the tight end that everybody keeps saying is a must hit. So I do not see Marvin Harrison Jr. going to the Chargers. I think the Giants win. They get Marvin Harrison Jr. at 6.
Jim Harbaugh.
It's ridiculous.